It's a sobering number. According to the American Cancer Society, women have a 1 in 8 chance of developing breast cancer.
And for women with dense breasts, a way to try and catch it early is not covered by Medicare or many insurance plans. CBS 2's Dana Kozlov spoke with a Chicago congresswoman who's trying to change that, backed by breast cancer patients who say this is a matter of life and death.
Leslie Yerger's stage 4 breast cancer diagnosis 6 years ago started a journey that brought her here.
It's a good fall crisp morning to everyone.
Welcoming walkers out raising money for Yerger's organization, My Density Matters.
We started My Density Matters so that my story didn't become anybody else's story.
Perfect. Density as in breast density, and the need to make supplemental breast cancer screenings like MRIs and ultrasounds standard operating procedure, free of charge, for women who have dense breast tissue like she does.
If we were to actually get that, it would begin to change the face of screening for women everywhere.
Yerger's stage 4 diagnosis in 2017 came 2 months after a routine mammogram detected no signs of cancer.
I had a lumpectomy.
Marie Gilbert, diagnosed with stage 0 breast cancer in February, has a similar story.
I had actually just had a clean mammogram 6 months prior. And so if I had not asked for the supplemental screening and been aware of it, and actually have been encouraging other women I know to get it, I would never have known.
Gilbert wasn't only aware of the additional screenings and her dense breasts, she was also fortunate. Her insurance covered the supplemental tests. But all too often, that's not the case.
It can cost up to $800. And what do women say? I'm okay. I think I won't do that.
Increasing the risk of breast cancer going undetected. That lack of insurance coverage is one reason Congresswoman Jan Schakowsky introduced the Find It Early bill in May, which would require all dense breast supplemental cancer screenings be covered. A no-brainer piece of legislation once Schakowsky found out how many women lacked the coverage.
I was very angry because I knew that that means a lot of women would not get the care that they need. They would not find out if they had breast cancer, and that some women would die as a consequence.
Flip that over there.
Oncologists like North Shore Swedish Hospital's Dr. Jeffrey Silly believe supplemental dense breast screening should be routine.
I think it's very important that we thoroughly evaluate all the tissue, and if it's a dense breast that needs additional imaging, we should be able to do that right on the spot.
These screening images show just how easy it is for cancer in dense breast tissue to go undetected in a regular mammogram. The Centers for Disease Control estimates about 40% of all women have dense breasts. And that number is even higher among black women. Intentions are one thing, but a big question is, considering how divided the U.S. House of Representatives is right now, does Congresswoman Schakowsky have the support needed to get it passed?
There are more and more women in the Congress. This is a good thing. But all the fellows, most of them have wives and daughters, and we want them to understand the risk.
So do these women, several of whom are battling initially undetected breast cancer right now.
We'll get the word out that you need to ask for additional testing so you do not get diagnosed at stage 4 like I did at age 52.
Dana Kozlov, CBS 2 News.
Now, the only way to know if you have dense breasts is by a mammogram. So for more information on the additional testing and the proposed bill, you can head to cbschicago.com.